What's good? It's your boy Michael AFK.
Static.
Thing.
Oh, my bad,
It's
bro.
fine. It's fine.
Go for it.
Got your boy KT.
Oh, okay. Papa Fozzie.
And Smoking Tiff in the back. He'll be out real soon. Want to say thank you all for what happened with our first Patreon episode on YT.
Oh yeah, thank y'all.
Yeah, over 8K.
Y'all went crazy.
Over 250 likes. I saw the 2 dislikes. Saw y'all. Hey. At least you watching. At least you watching.
You watching.
So that's all I have to say on that. But thank you for that. Also, thank you for over 250,000 views in 1 week on YouTube. So we appreciate that.
Appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
Much love.
Yeah. Much love. Yeah, lots happening. Real quick. Well, yes. While he's here, we're gonna go before we go into all this other stuff. We got a bunch of comments directed at Smoke from TikTok. Some of them I noticed that every now and again he kind of responds to somebody here and there, but they on him and your theory about Dr. Doom.
What did I say about Dr. Doom?
You had told me, and I had mentioned it to him. You had said that Dr. Doom you think is the adopted child, like the Starks had adopted Tony.
Yeah.
And his real name is Victor Von Doom. Yeah, so people had to say something on that on TikTok. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. But before we start that, how was everybody's week?
Oh shit, man.
Long week and enjoyed these 2 days off.
My job needs to calm down with the 10 hours.
Oh, shit, I wouldn't mind go back to 10 hours.
No.
I need 10 hours again.
No. You can have all the 10
I don't
hours
like
you
Karens.
please.
Huh?
I've been dealing with a lot of Karens. I don't like Karens. Y'all do way too fucking much for no fucking reason.
I work with Karens every day. You don't bother
I do
me no
too.
more. They just need to learn to mind their business and shut the fuck up.
Agreed. I completely agree.
But that's neither here nor there. Y'all ain't about to make my money.
And you literally refs. Y'all niggas need to chill the fuck out, bro. It ain't that serious. You need vision. You need vision exams. You need hearing aids. You need all the fucking above. Because y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all doing, bro.
That sounds like an angry coach.
Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all doing, bro.
That's
all I
sound
gotta
like an
say
angry
about
coach. It does. It does. The slick does. Can I go ahead and say these to you real quick? All right. So this is in reference to when we was talking about Doom. One comment says, "So you think Doom can truly stand in the ring with Wanda?" I think we a little bit. He said, "I think we a little bit of Doom fanboys, and we are kind of desensitized to the thing Wanda has done and can do in the MCU."
She was beat by Doctor Strange. Doom has beat Doctor Strange on several occasions, even so much so as in becoming the Sorcerer Supreme. You're talking about how strong Wanda is in the MCU, but even in the comics, there have been times where she was practically a slave to Doctor Doom. So, yeah.
Says with Strange, Wanda, with Strange, Wanda, White Vision, Sentry, Gala, Captain Marvel, Loki, and Thor being major players on the board, how does Doom actually fare?
Doom is in control of magic as well as science. Doom has the intellect that rivals Reed Richards, and Reed Richards is supposedly one of, if not the smartest person in existence. So you're talking about Thor, who although is not necessarily stupid, but in comparison has the intelligence of an ant when it comes to Dr. Doom. And then you have Vision, who is a robot who was beaten by Thanos, and we saw Dr. Doom rip Thanos' spine out of his body. You're comparing the man that is in control of the sciences as well as the magics, so much so that he is vastly stronger than practically everyone else around him without even touching them, to the point where it's like, you're not even, you couldn't have done your research. I don't see why you're posing these types of questions. When, if you even remotely did your research on Dr. Doom, you see how much of a threat he is. Even though to your point, Dr. Doom is it's only as much of a threat as the writer. So if the writer makes him that big of a threat, then sure. But Dr. Doom has taken on the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Doctor Strange and all his people, the Avengers. He's outsmarted Captain America. He's outsmarted the Red Skull. He's had several feats to prove as to why he is one of, if not the biggest big bad that the Marvel Universe could potentially see. So again, do your research.
I'm gonna give you two more. Said this is kind of going to both of y'all. He says, my theory is that all versions of Tony Stark become a Doctor Doom like character after Endgame in every timeline, that Thanos dies but Tony does not. So Doctor Strange needed to make sure both Tony Stark and Thanos died in Endgame to protect the timeline. But because of all of the incursions, a Tony Stark survived and became Doom.
That sounds convoluted, but I don't see how you got that. But I think that's only I think that Doom is always Doom, and I think that the other variant was Iron Man, and they made him a hero. But I think Doom is always Doom. I get, if that's what you're saying, then I agree. But I don't fully follow exactly what it is that you're saying.
What about you?
I would say I don't fully follow as well, but I get what you're saying. Like all of the variants of Tony Stark in the multiverse, one of them eventually becomes Doom anyway. If that's what you're going with, then cool, I can accept that. But other than that, I don't know like where you was going with
that. Okay. And
well, my week was terrible. My grandfather had a heart attack to start the week off. His heart stopped, but they brought him back. If it happens again, they're not going to. The very same day I found out that information, one of my favorite people on earth, my closest cousin, besides him of course, she died. I'm not in a good mood at all. So
sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
Yay.
You know you don't have to do it.
Keep going.
Okay.
The kicker's name
is Trey Smack.
Is Trey Smack the Third.
It's one of the dopest last names I've seen. The last one I had, as far as just mostly for him, was that they didn't like that he wanted RDJ for Dr. Doom. Even though he didn't say. But he said silly. The guy also said Cillian Murphy, but he said his number one pick was Omari Hardwick.
For who?
Dr. Doom.
No. No.
I can pull the comment back up.
Ghost. Ghost.
I'm gonna go back to the comment. Just give me a second.
Ghost. Who?
Cillian Murphy is.
Flag on the play.
Technical foul.
I like that choice.
And their top two actors I wanted before RDJ was Omari Hardwick and Cillian Murphy.
If you were to make him black, I wouldn't mind Omari Hardwick, only because of that first episode of Power. The very first episode of Power.
When he's standing over the club.
That, and when he beat the dude up in the very first scene and then go back into the club like nothing happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
From that, I can see where you're going. So,
you said Ghost?
That's a shot in the dark. That was a good shot in the dark. It's a real good shot in the dark.
Now for all of us, I'm just mostly running off the comments before we get into actual news on our TikToks, because we got a lot of likes, we got a lot of comments. So first off, said they need Dick Grayson to be the most humblest, dangerous person in the room, and they need Jason to be the world's greatest crash out. But they want all Robins to be crash outs for some reason.
I mean, they all got it.
No, Dick is not a crash out.
Him and Teen Titans was a crash out, but he's not a crash
He
out.
wasn't a crash out then. He crashed out on one person.
How about
Slade. 2 people, Slade and the fucking Paint Man. That was it. That was I forgot his name. So
And Red X.
he didn't crash out when he went against Red X. He fought him, but he didn't crash out. And Red X is supposed to be Jason Todd in
You
that.
don't think so when he decided to step away from the Titans and said like,
Okay, so when he donned the moniker Red X,
and the suit got stolen.
Yes, there was a more or less like, I'm going undercover. So I wouldn't say he crashed out.
I'm talking about when he fought the guy who stole the suit.
Yeah, I don't think he crashed out. I think he was like, I'm not trying to have it be this. We're gonna fight for this. Crashing out is like being unreasonable in your anger. That's why I don't think Dick should be a crash out in what they're about to do. He should be the most humblest, like this person said, dangerous person in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Jason and Damien should be the crash outs.
I was about to say, so Damien for sure.
Right.
Yeah. And Jason for sure.
Damien for sure.
Oh no, for sure with Damien, but I'm saying
Okay. If we talk about the DCU, like live action, if
We are.
Damien is there, which he's supposed to be, then Damien should be the crash out of all crash outs. But Jason should exist already and be a reformed crash out that completely understands Damien. So much so that he's the one that tries to reason with Damien. Like, not reason with Damien, but he's the one that's like the barrier between Damien and Dick, as in like, take it easy, Dick. Don't go too hard on him. You know how he is, bro. You knew how I was. Don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I see your point.
Yeah.
I see your point.
Yeah.
He's little brother. We gotta treat him as such.
Yes and no. But from a more of a, I understand him as a human perspective because of the things he's been through. Yes, I haven't been raised by the League of Shadows, but I died and was brought back by the League of Shadows. Yeah. So it's like,
I see your point. I don't know how to say his last name, but ain't that who you wanted?
Yes. Brendan Sklenar from the 1923 series is my top choice for Batman, and that is from Just Joshin. I like your name, Just Joshin. But yeah, that I agree. I've been saying that since I found out who Brandon Sklenar was. Do I think it's going to be him because of how much raps they're keeping things, and he has been in talks with them? I think he is, but knowing Disney, they might pull, not Disney, I'm sorry, knowing James Gunn, he might pull the wool over our eyes and it be somebody we least expect. It could very well be a Jake Gyllenhaal, or if they go older, which I don't want them to, we could finally get like a John Hamm. But I don't want them to go that old. But I'm interested to see where they go with it, because as we've seen from Titans, an older Batman is not an issue. It's just how you portray him on screen.
Okay. I'll let you read this one.
But I don't want him to be older because
the first comment.
I want him and Clark to be closer in age so they can truly be best friends.
Yeah.
I do want world's finest.
Mm-hmm.
The first comment.
Spider-Man and Doom. What happens? That's the one?
No, this right here.
He's Soul Guy 21 says he's going to knock his mask off with the black symbiote. Doom says there is no start, there is only Doom.
How you feel about
Agreed.
it? Yeah.
That would be a way for Doom's mask to come off if it ever does come off in the movie. I'm sure it will, because you have to pay RDJ for his face. So, but there's a theory that Doom in this universe is not Victor. How do I say this? He's dream walking in Tony Stark's dead body.
I see what you're talking about.
And then
I do not.
And that's where the disfiguration of the face comes into play.
Oh, this is a theory that's been going out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that is why he went to Franklin to fix some of the injuries to make it look a little more RDJ-ish. But I think the scars come from him dream walking in Tony Stark's dead body.
This is your Wonder Woman.
It's just a thought.
Oh yeah.
I'm with it.
This is who you was talking about. They had sent this to us.
When did they officially cast her?
That I think
The
so.
only problem with her is she's short.
I think so.
I think she's shorter, but it'll be easy to counteract that.
You don't like this?
No, I'm fine with that.
No.
It's just
And we're talking about
Something real quick. Go back to her picture.
what's the name of
Yeah,
it?
Adriana. Adria Arjona.
Yeah.
The woman that's dating Lobo.
Oh wow. I didn't realize that. You trying to see if you like this or not?
She's short. She's really short.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
that was the
problem.
only thing. No, I like it.
how
I
short
like
are we
it.
talking?
I'm
She's
looking
like
at
5'4".
the potential for the suit.
Yeah, she's
Because
short.
the potential for
the problem with. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I was adding on to what you said. The potential for the suit, it looks like it'd be nice on, but the height, you said she's 5'4".
She's short.
Yeah, that.
I was going based off of, forgive my misogynistic ways, but I was going based off of the fact that although Wonder Woman was not necessarily the most full-bodied woman, she definitely had a body.
Yeah.
Not saying that Wonder Woman has to have a body, but I would like to see a more, God, this sounds so bad, a more womanly woman play Wonder Woman. Not as in I like Adria in comparison to Gal Gadot. I love Gal Gadot, but she's just very slim.
Yeah.
And I mean that with all due respect, because if you ever wanted to holler at me,
I liked her as Wonder Woman, but
she acted great.
Yeah.
It's just she didn't
Fit the look.
appeal to me like Wonder Woman. Like she didn't give Amazon goddess to me. She gave really fine Greek lady. Like when I look at her, I see Cleopatra. I don't see Wonder Woman.
Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I see Cleopatra, fine, elegant, beautiful woman, princesses of all princesses, if you will. But then
She just wasn't that.
she just wasn't Wonder Woman for me. She acted great as Wonder Woman.
she was a really good
great
one.
actress
Yeah,
for Wonder Woman. She just didn't.
for somebody
fill
who's
out
not
the
a great
suit.
actress, she was great as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she just didn't fill out the suit the way I wanted the suit to be filled out a certain way. The Adria, love her. She's just short, or on the shorter side.
And she's actually a good actress.
Which is easy to fix with boots and soapboxes whenever they're having standing conversations. It's not a problem. But I just know that Wonder Woman is normally like the third tallest member of the Justice League.
Yeah.
It's like Superman. No, number one is
Martian, ain't it?
John Johns.
Ain't like 6'7".
Something like that. It's him, then Superman, then Wonder Woman, then Batman, then not even Batman. It's Aquaman, I think, then everybody else.
Yeah.
So
This was directed at me and him. I was trying to look for the exact comment, but I remember it had to do with Hal Jordan's transformation as Parallax. They didn't want us to have they didn't like that we kept bringing up Parallax like he's supposed to be involved in the Green Lantern series. They try to say
well, I just know that's the most generic direction for any beginning Green Lantern story that still has Hal Jordan involved, because
they said
Hal
Blackest
Jordan
Night. They tried to bring up
becomes-
Blackest Night.
Okay, but Hal Jordan becomes Parallax.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't become Parallax, becomes a Green Lantern again, still maintains status as one of the greats, but there's a point in his story where he does become Parallax in almost every iteration, if I'm not correct, right?
No, you're right.
So you're mad at me
Even
for
when they
bringing up
did-
something that happens consistently. It's almost like a what they call that shit at Marvel? The shit that gotta happen to everybody.
Canon event.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That, a canon event. It's almost like that. So you mad at us for bringing it up, but
Right.
bringing it up for a reason.
That's what happens in every.
It's a
It happens.
event.
It's a canon event.
No.
Yeah. Some of these that like, cause like I said, we had got a shit ton of comments this week. Again, I'm trying to look for as many of them as I could, cause I should have screenshotted it. That something talking to, but cause something was talking about him, but I don't remember it, and I don't remember yours. But they was talking about video games with he's passing out.
Why would you point that out?
Yeah, don't worry.
Nah. It's gonna be a short. Anyway, they was talking about how did you feel about ZA?
I haven't actually got to play ZA yet, but from what I've been seeing, so the fan base, in my opinion, is branched out into two different people, two different kind of groups of people. First, it's the real Pokemon fans, the real fans of what Pokemon actually is, and then you have the fans who like Pokemon, but they're so caught up on. They're so caught up on.
Ooh, some. Go ahead.
They're so caught up on the graphics and the fact that Nintendo has so much money that they could be making a better looking game.
I agree.
But the true fans of Pokemon just want to play the game for the game.
But I heard the mechanics of the game is ass.
Well, no, because I've actually been talking to an actual person who's really actually playing it, and he's like, "This is pretty good if you just play it as a Pokemon fan."
May I add my input?
Go for it.
So I agree with you saying like it's divided. Some people say just play the game for what it is. Other fans are upset about most of these megas, how they did them. Most of these Pokemon did not need megas. Yeah,
So-
these megas did not make no sense. Like for Alligator, I don't know if you've seen Mega for Alligator.
I have not.
For Mega for Alligator,
Pull it up so I can talk to you about it. Like what they try to do for Mega for Alligator is turn him back into Totodile. Make him something like that. Like he has this trap on his back, or this fan, if you want to call it. When he attacks, it closes and looks like a Totodile. They could have did more for
Mega what?
for Alligator.
Mega for Alligator.
F-E.
They have memes
Got it.
on this thing.
No, I couldn't.
They have memes on this shit.
Yeah.
Is this him now?
Yes. Mega for Alligator. That's him right now.
Hold on. This is in.
That's the one they use for the game. Not that was that one.
Oh no, that's awful.
That's
Exactly.
what I'm saying.
That's awful.
That's awful. Like that's a fan favorite of most people. For Alligator's their fan favorite, but you turned him this. Like yes, you gave him that dragon typing, but he deserved more.
And I'm still very disappointed that they did not just give my boy Cyndaquil his little moment to shine.
Yeah.
Back in this game.
You know why they did that though?
No, I do not.
Because of the lore on Hisuian
Oh,
Typhlosion.
was that crazy ass shit?
So for y'all that don't know the lore about Hisuian Typhlosion is Typhlosion became a ghost type, and you know what they say about ghost Pokemon in Pokemon. He lured a little girl into a cave and
Hold on. Who became a ghost type?
Typhlosion.
The fire Pokemon
I know about this.
became a ghost type.
Ghost fire. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Because Chandelore's ghost of fire too, and I really hope it doesn't do the same thing.
I actually liked Mega Chandelure, but to go back to Typhlosion real quick, it's like, okay, the lore is he lured a little girl into a cave and did things with her.
Okay.
This is not sounding good.
It's not, and that's why I believe that's why they didn't use him for ZA.
Because of SA? A Pokemon committed SA in the game. In the video game, a Pokemon committed SA.
Well, not in the video game, but the lore they put on that Pokemon.
The fact that this is what they fought Power World for is insane to me.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I was about to ask the same question Foz asked, like in the actual game.
No, not in the actual game, but
I was gonna say that right there.
Y'all talk about things that need to be banned.
That's what I'm saying.
But you want to know what game they are saying that's better than ZA right now? Digimon Time Slip. Yeah,
I heard that.
way better.
Graphics are way better, mechanics are way better, everything's just so much better in that game. And that's crazy. I don't even really fuck with Digimon like that for real.
I do.
Keeping it real.
I do.
But you know what? That one might actually get me in.
I would say I haven't seen Pokemon fans play that game and said, "Hold up, now like Digimon coming like this."
It's like, why can't we get a game like this?
Listen, I've learned so much. Look, I haven't been into Pokemon as deep as I used to be. Not even gonna hold you. I learned so much about Pokemon this week and Yu-Gi-Oh, because I did not know that the guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh, when he was making the manga, he couldn't use the term Magic the Gathering, so he was just, doing it. He called it Duel Monsters in the manga, and people loved the manga so much. They was like, how do you play? So he had to give a set of rules, and then said, okay. And then Shonen was like, we can make some money off of this. And then they came up with the card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters.
Which is why I still don't understand why Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards don't have more value than Pokemon cards. Because most people don't like playing the Pokemon card game.
It's because Pokemon is a bigger company.
It's a bigger brand.
It's a bigger company.
People collect them more.
Yeah.
Shoot, I can collect some Blue Eyes. Those, I feel like those are very valuable.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Not
so
what you think. My partner from the gym has a trading card business. Superlative TCG for all of your trading card needs. Get at him on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. They got you.
For sure.
But he has that, again, Superlative TCG. But he have all that stuff, and they sell like trading cards and go to conventions and all that type of stuff. And you'll be surprised at the cards that's actually more valuable than cards that you would think that should hold a lot more esteem.
I might get at him because I actually thought about getting back into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
He got those too.
So, excuse me. Yu-Gi-Oh! The manga came out in '96. The the card game itself, like, as far as in the cards that we collect, came out in '98. Okay. Pokemon came out on the Game Boy Advance in '96. And apparently some of their mechanics they got from the manga Yu-Gi-Oh, but they called it something different. So that's why, as far as in card games, they're like two of the biggest. But as far as in like selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Pokemon cards are more valuable, but the most valuable is Yu-Gi-Oh as far as in the upper echelon. So like if you have like an Egyptian god card, one of the originals, you can sell that one card for millions.
Same thing with certain cards, Pokemon cards.
Yeah, so with certain ones.
Shadowless Charizard or something like that.
Yeah, but apparently when from at least what I saw, like a Mewtwo is original Mewtwo is like 1.2 million, whereas an original Dark Magician card, not Dark Magician, I forgot what the fuck it's called, but one of the original Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I saw that was like a Dark Magician, it was like $2.something million just the card. That's insane.
Some cards are like $1.50.
But at the right, but some cards, like Pokemon's such a bigger IP that it kind of dilutes itself a little bit. So of course it's gonna kind of come off like that. Whereas Yu-Gi-Oh, you might get a new version of it every 4 or 5 years. Pokemon is like every year. Y'all have what's it called, a season? When you drop like packs. I think that's what it's called. Where y'all drop packs, it's like y'all have 4 seasons in a year. Whereas as far as in Yu-Gi-Oh, you gotta wait a couple of years. So I think that's why it's like that.
I mean, I feel like that's a little better for Yu-Gi-Oh because it's just like you got to learn these cards. So some of these cards come with like new rules and just like.
But the issue with Yu-Gi-Oh that apparently they're having is that in their card game, the writing on the card itself becomes so convoluted that people would just rather go play Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, or it's a new one that's out right now, but I forgot what it's called.
Their rule listing does get a little bit crazy with some of these cards.
It really does.
They get really.
So to pivot back to movies real quick, they have a short list now for Kratos. I'm gonna say the names. The short list are these candidates: Winston Duke, Joe Manganiello. How the fuck you say this name?
Manganiello.
Yes, Manganiello. Christopher Judge, Manu Bennett, Jason Momoa, Travis Fimmel, Oliver Richards, and Dave Bautista.
No.
Nah, not Dave Bautista.
That's the short list that
That's
they
the
have.
one that didn't get him.
I like Winston Duke. That's my sleeper pick.
This nigga is 7'2" Oliver Richards.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's 7. That's Kratos.
But my sleeper pick is Winston
I
Duke.
want to see young Kratos though.
He would be young Kratos. That guy. He would be young Kratos. You say you want to see Winston Duke?
Yeah, my sleeper pick is Winston Duke. I like Joe Manganiello. Manganiello. I like that. Excuse me. Christopher Judge already does the voice. Manu Bennett would be interesting. I don't want Jason Momoa. I love Travis Fimmel. Olivier Richards. I'm down for it, and I don't want Dave Bautista. Aesthetically, some of those aesthetically, like, no for Dave Bautista. I get it, but no. Olivier, I could see. Travis, I think, could do great because of his role in Vikings. I think he'll do great because of that. Yeah, Jason Momoa, no. Not in a bad way. I just feel like he should stay doing stuff like Lobo and everything else. He's been doing good with his stuff because I do like him for the fact that he did a C and that other show he did, and he was a member of the Dothraki. So he's cold. I just don't want him as Kratos. Manu Bennett is good. I don't feel like he could pull it off the way I would like to see it pull it off, but I think he'll do great again. Again, Christopher Judge is the voice. Joe, I think aesthetically is the guy with the voice, but I think Winston Duke could pull off I think Winston Duke can pull off the grunts and just look at the way he portrayed M'Baku. Like when M'Baku was sitting there, he was like, "Silence or I feed you to my children." I'm just kidding. We are vegetarians. Like, that was a great scene, and all he gotta say is "boy."
So, there has been several people named for this that we've said, but a short list has come out as for James Bond as of October, and the short list is Jacob Eldery, him.
Jacob Elordi?
Yeah.
No.
Elordi?
No.
Tom Holland?
No.
And Harrison Dickinson. Harris Dickinson.
What the hell?
Those are the three names that are the most.
I don't like any of the
I really hate to say this. It's going to end up being Tom Holland.
It better not be.
Out of those, it's going to be Tom Holland.
Out of those, it's going to be Jacob Elordi.
That's the short list.
I hope so.
That's the short list for the Amazon. That's the short list for the Amazon TV series. For the movie, their short list is Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yes.
Dev Patel.
I think I know who that is. I just haven't seen. Dev Patel. What was he in? But it got to be somebody from over there. No, he's not gonna be it. I like him, but he's not gonna be James Bond.
Henry Cavill.
Nope, they're not gonna do it. Great choice.
And they have also offered it to Idris Elba again.
But he turned it down because he thinks he's
again.
too old. I know, but he's gonna turn it down. He thinks he's too old for it now.
Yeah.
He thinks he's too old.
That's for the movie.
We as fans want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
That's your short list for the Amazon's TV series with the younger actors.
It's around to be Jacob Elordi.
And then
I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It's just
for the movies, my number one pick out of that list is Aaron Taylor.
James Bond.
My number one is Aaron Taylor. And my number two is Henry Cavill.
For the movies, it's Aaron Taylor. For the TV series, I don't know, because I don't like that. I don't like those three.
The way Aaron Taylor Johnson was walking in Craven when he asked the dude to hold the elevator, and then he pulled out the knife and threw it at the elevator. That's James Bond. Like, not the knife part, but just how he walked, the smooth, suave nature of the scene. Then when he got in the elevator and the dude was like, "I tried to hold," he's like, "No, you didn't." Like, that's James Bond.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Again, before we continue, thank you for your moment that you had here about the BBC thing. because the shit is going nuts on Instagram. Yes, it's going nuts on Instagram. I got a notification. I think it was last night or this morning. Sorry, my days like running together. That said, this reel has gotten over 300 likes. I'm like, what reel? Saw it and I saw it was yours. I'm like, oh, yeah. So you wasn't here. You saw it? Yeah. Funny.
It's on my BBC.
And we was quiet. It's like,
Explain
you need to explain yourself. So yeah, thank you for that. That was funny. And the only reason why I brought that up is because I'm getting a lot of notifications about it again. 15 minutes ago, look, 31 notifications.
In the other media, well not media, but like movie news, Taylor Sheridan is officially going to Universal Comcast after leaving Paramount. Even though he's still under contract for Paramount, he can start making, I think it is, movies at the beginning of next year for Paramount. And then in 2029, I think he can officially start doing TV shows for Paramount. They signed him for $1 billion.
Damn.
1B.
Damn.
With a B as in boy. Boy. That's $1 billion.
That's wild.
With a B.
Bitch, I'm rich.
What?
I'm saying,
What?
forever, bro.
Till I get money.
In other media news, it's kind of jumping the subject a little bit, but Cameron is suing J. Cole.
I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
Why is he suing J. Cole?
Yeah.
Because apparently when they did the little, what was the name of J. Cole's last album?
Was it Might Delete Later or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Might Delete Later. The one before that, the one before the Fall Off or whatever.
Is it because of my
No, yeah.
No, before that. Or right after that.
Was that, fuck.
It's not the Fall Off, it's the one with Applied Pressure on it. Anyways, Cameron is on a couple of those songs that help him produce the Off Season. That's what it's called. The Off
Oh
Season.
yeah.
Cameron is on there. They agreed that in exchange for Cameron doing that, J. Cole would come on the podcast or help Cam with his next album as well.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently J. Cole has done neither of those things, so Cameron is suing J. Cole. Get your money. If y'all made a contract, y'all made a contract.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is, J. Cole don't do interviews unless he got something going on or unless he rolling out. He's doing neither right now, so why would you expect the interview from J. Cole?
True.
Yeah.
Then again, you said help you on your album. Cam, who knows when you're making music? Because every time I see you, you're on your podcast saying pause. So, and I enjoy your podcast, but it's just like, yo, B, when you gonna actually do something other than the podcast? You know what I'm saying, son? You know what I'm saying? Made me want to go get my teeth did. That way I can have my mouth open all the time. And I ain't talking shit because I'm a little bit jealous of them big white motherfuckers in your mouth. Look like chicklets every time you talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Cam talk like this because he can't close his mouth all the way because his teeth big and bright. You know what I'm saying?
So the off-season came out in 2000.
I'm not talking shit, Cam.
So the off-season came out in 2021, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Cam's podcast didn't come out until 2023.
So then he must be talking about.
No, it gotta be whatever. It's the off season. Whichever one Cam is on.
Cam is on Might Delete Later. On the off season, Cam's on it, but he's on it as what is the this shit too easy for me now. Nigga Kobe going black to yeah, Cam was on that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, he wasn't on anything else.
I thought he was on a couple more tracks, like at the end or the beginning or something.
That was
even still, I don't remember him on Might Delete Later. Maybe he is, and even if he is, either way, they agreed apparently, and that's why he's suing him. But we'll see how Cole responds.
All you gotta do is just give it time.
All he gotta do is hop on his podcast, but just wait for Cole to drop an album, because Cole don't do interviews.
That's fact.
So, I mean, I get it.
Last time he did an interview was when he was
on that Yachty thing, I think.
When he was coming out with his album.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, man, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Now he just fucked up that relationship with Cole.
Not necessarily.
No, not really. Cole
Not
ain't
necessarily.
even like
Cole
that.
probably not even studying that shit. He just like, Cam, you tripping.
You could just reach out to me personally.
Yeah, but that's that. No offense to y'all, but that's that New York shit. Y'all niggas get mad too easy.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Y'all get mad at
Facts.
anything, bro. Like, bro, the man is doing business, man. Now, if he is avoiding you and doing all of that, Cole, that's some lame ass shit, nigga. Do that podcast or pay that man his money. But if that's not the case, you tweaking. Check this out. I just feel like I'm more feel about to cut.
Yeah.
Also, in movie news, real quick, they are making another Running Man from Arnold. That Arnold Schwarzenegger was.
Starring Glenn Powell.
Yep.
Should be coming out this month. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Arnold said that he didn't see a point in them making a new one, but he's excited for the Stephen King book to get put back on screen. Is Stephen's vision this time and will be properly adapted, so it should be incredible. That's what he said. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because people feel like he didn't have to say the first part.
What did he say?
He didn't see why they made another one.
Because why are we making another one?
Yeah.
You can say that about a lot of movies. So I agree. Why are we making another Running Man? And it's completely different from the first one. So it's like
This Running Man is supposed to be Stephen King's actual, like,
okay.
what he wanted it to be.
Oh, okay.
So it's supposed to be like a direct adaptation from the book as opposed to what
that'll
he
be
did.
neat.
Yeah. This just landed 7 hours ago. The Punisher star.
John Bernthal.
Yep. AKA, yeah, the Punisher in the MCU, or known as his character from the Walking Dead, Shane, is now in talks for an action-heavy project that will be streamed on Netflix, and the director will be Martin Scorsese.
What is it? A mob movie?
It says it's supposed to be action-heavy, so you think it's gonna be a mob movie?
Yeah. Smart Scorsese. How many movies he do that ain't mob or crime related? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me look up.
You-
I think I'm on to something here.
But I like Martin Scorsese
Who doesn't?
for John Bernthal.
Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, Killers of the Flower Moon, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Departed.
Wolf of Wall
Shutter
Street wasn't a
Island.
mob movie.
The Wolf of Wall Street wasn't a mob movie?
You think that was a mob movie?
Bruh. It screams mob movie, even though it's technically not, because it's the life of a man.
It's
Think
a mob
about
movie.
that man and everything that he did. He basically started his own fucking mob.
Yeah. Sure.
The Departed, mob movie.
Yeah, it was.
Shutter Island, not a mob movie, but if you pay attention, there's some underlying stuff there. The Irishman. Silence is not a mob movie, but it's really good. Raging Bull, not a mob movie, but really good. Casino, Gangs of New York, Mean Streets, the Last Temptation, whatever. Shark Tale. Forgot he did Shark Tale, which is a mob movie.
Yeah.
That it is.
Shark Tale is a mob movie.
Yes.
It is a mob movie. I didn't know he even
Aviator
did that
Hugo.
one. Wow.
And he did a lot of movies, man. I'm not gonna go through his entire filmography, and yes, a lot of them are not necessarily mob movies, but they have mobbish style undertones. And you can't say the man is not known for a particular type of violence, and it is normally associated with some type of mob mentality, mafia mentality lifestyle, or it's incorporated in some type of gang in some type of way. I mean, just look at all the movies I named off. All of them have some type of aesthetic to them that screams that. Now, I would love to see a newer, not remake, but rendition of Taxi Driver starring John Bernthal. So from that perspective, let's see what you got, Mark. Let's see what you got.
Him doing that scene when he's talking in the mirror.
That should be great.
That should be fucking. That'd be dope.
Oh.
Netflix is again also still the front runner to buy Warner Brothers.
Yeah. I hope they don't get it.
They just took another step towards buying it. They just posted their biggest record as far as them, the subscription, and so has Warner Brothers. They just had a record year since COVID and everything. But Netflix has hired a bank called Moelis & Co. to create another bid for Warner Brothers to compete directly against Paramount. And I saw the number, but I'm trying to look for it.
I'm not gonna lie, I want Paramount to get it.
Oh, they're trying to go
Yeah, everybody does.
They're trying to go $5 billion over.
Everybody that's smart wants Paramount to get.
They're trying to go.
WB.
They're trying to go $5 billion
But the
over.
thing about it is, they're doing to Paramount what they did to
Disney.
when they bought.
Hulu.
Yes.
Yeah. I heard about the shutdown Hulu.
Yeah.
They're shutting down the app.
That's all they're doing.
They're not shutting down Hulu.
Everything's still
They're
gonna be
shutting down the app and putting everything on Disney Plus to drive streamers to Disney Plus, so that Disney Plus can somehow, some way, try to make some money. Because since its inception, it has lost money. Disney Plus is effectively the WNBA of Disney.
Damn.
It has lost money every year since its inception, and they're only doing it because fans love it, and it just keeps people interested in their company. Just like the WNBA.
Sinners 2 is also in development.
And that's no disrespect to the WNBA, because y'all be out there balling.
And they're about to get a raise too.
For what?
Silverton already said they're getting a raise
For what?
for the amount of fandom that they done brought in and everything.
And their GM just quit.
Yeah, their ratings skyrocketed this past season.
The what?
Their ratings skyrocketed
Do it
this past
again.
season
On what?
for the whole WNBA.
Do it again.
Oh, yeah.
All
they
them
did.
about to
No.
get-
Do it
so all them about to get
again.
raises.
From a business standpoint, that's fucking stupid. From a business standpoint,
Well, it's from the TV contract.
from a business standpoint, do that shit again, and then we will give you a raise. 1 year does not constitute a raise.
I don't disagree. Technically, it'll be 2 because of
In sports.
Because of Caitlin Clark. Give her her
Only in
credit.
sports.
Give her
Because
her
in your
credit.
work job, I do expect to get a raise every year.
Mhm.
That's a different type of work. I'm not saying that these women don't deserve raises. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, y'all have effectively lost money every single year of your existence. I'm not saying y'all don't deserve the money you deserve, but
You need to pay us back.
you need to recoup. You need to recoup before you start asking for more shit. From a business perspective, I'm just looking at it strictly from business. From an emotional standpoint, from a person-to-person standpoint, pay them bitches what they owe. And I'm not calling them bitches to be disrespectful. I'm just speaking colloquially. Pay them women what they deserve. From a business standpoint, you out your rabbit ass mind. You out your mind because you finally recoup some money you want to raise. Can I get back what I've invested first? Can I get back some of my money first before you start asking for more money?
That's fair.
Like, damn, you still owe me $8,353 million. Can I get back $2 million of that before you ask me for a fucking raise? Please? Because while you asking for a raise, the deficit is still growing. Because it don't matter how many people came in and watched this year, it still wasn't enough for y'all to be profitable. I'm just saying. More power to the women. More power to the women. Y'all deserve everything y'all working hard for. You really do. I'm not taking nothing away from that. But from a business perspective, you got to understand how fucking stupid you look and sound. Y'all don't even fucking dunk.
Lower the rims and start dunking on them.
They don't.
And I'm telling you, you lower the rims, start dunking on everybody, people will really stay tuned. But you think I want to look at skills all day? If I want to see that, I'm going to watch Kyrie Irving.
Yep. Lower the rims, start dunking on bitches.
Like, come on,
Start
bro.
talking shit.
They do talk shit.
They do talk shit.
Man, they talk hella shit.
They talk hella shit. Me personally, I don't know.
While I'm angry, let me go ahead and say this. WWE, as much as I love you, count your motherfucking days.
You gonna explain why?
$11,000 fucking dollars? Are you fucking kidding me?
For what?
WrestleMania tickets.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
Are you fucking insane?
It's all because that shit's in Vegas.
$11,000.
No.
It's because it's in Vegas.
They
I don't give a fuck if that shit was in Istanbul, nigga. $11,000?
You might get away with 1,000, but 11.
And it's gonna be more in Saudi Arabia. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's over $1,000 for the nosebleeds. For one person.
Damn. Wow.
That's wild work.
Y'all ain't gonna have a crowd.
What's wrong with y'all?
Are they trying to have it? They trying to make it.
You are literally destroying your own fan base by being money hungry. TKO, what the fuck are you doing?
And going to ESPN was
the dumbest fucking decision you
bullshit.
could have made. And that is why from the first fucking showing, y'all lost millions of dollars.
You could have stayed
Your
on.
fans already don't want to pay Peacock. And you gonna send them over to ESPN money hungry ass? Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. Them niggas don't even play football. Like,
no, football left. Football,
like, bruh.
Football, NFL said we're not working with y'all.
Y'all got life fucked up.
Yeah.
And I love the WWE, but I'm gonna catch it where it's free. And it really ain't free nowhere. So I catch all my highlights on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram from people that like to discuss the show, or I catch the rebound on like podcasts like Before the Bell. Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Y'all are insane.
I don't understand why they didn't.
Your average fan base is made of regular, average, blue-collar motherfuckers. These niggas go to work every day and do regular fucking shit and make minimum wage. That's they fucking life to come watch them niggas wrestle. And that's how much you charging? Fuck out of here, man. That's some egregious fucking behavior.
WrestleMania ain't finna be boring. As far as in a fan standpoint, because it's gonna be nothing.
Fuck,
nothing gonna be. It's gonna be like what the Super Bowl is. The Super Bowl. That's what they want it to be. They want it to be the Super Bowl. Yeah. And as far as in when you look at how people act, like the fans that you hear that be cheering and going crazy at the Super Bowl are people who are what's it called season tickets holders, because they get a discount on playoff tickets. Mm-hmm. And if you're not of that, your ticket's gonna be high as hell. So like this past year the reason why it wasn't like.
But you still gotta fly into Vegas. You still gotta catch a Uber or a ride or drive to wherever you're going. You gotta pay your hotel. You still gotta eat. You still gotta buy merchandise. You still gotta do other stuff. Like, bruh, come on, man.
Yeah,
you are like literally marketing out your fucking real fan base. Like everybody I know that like wrestling make below $50,000 a year.
They should have had it. If you're gonna pick one place for it,
and I'm exaggerating, it's more like 60, but still.
If you were gonna have it in one place, you should have had it in like what they was gonna have it this past year in Louisiana.
Yeah, so that way you
let it be
really,
a blue collar.
You can really have your fan base there. You can really have people that enjoy the true essence of what it means to be out there with the wrestlers instead of just money.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to turn it into them supreme events like it's fucking sumo wrestling or something. Which
and even
is
sumo
also stupidly expensive for no reason to go watch two fat men belly flop each other.
But that's Japan.
Watching two people arguing over great. No, they're doing it in America. I was gonna buy the tickets to those ones here in Atlanta. Yeah. As soon as it popped up, I looked at it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going. Give me some sushi, some sake, and watch these niggas wrestle. Hell yeah. $300. You got me fucked up.
$300.
I paid $150, but damn.
No. It was $300 just to watch them wrestle.
Yeah.
For the food, that's not for the food or anything. That's just to watch them wrestle. For the food and to watch them wrestle, it's about $600.
Yeah, bro.
I'm good.
A person.
I'm good on
that. A person. Like, bro, what do y'all think y'all doing? Who we're providing an experience. They got to get an experience for free looking through a fence.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. Fuck out of here. What's wrong with y'all, man?
That's fucking wild.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
These ticket prices has gotten
insane. Y'all really like telling the people that actually love y'all how y'all really feel about them. Y'all really saying fuck you to the next.
No, the people who fucked the game up is motherfucking Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
What makes you say that?
Because when both of them had put their ticket prices, they was competing with each other. When they put their ticket prices as far as in their nosebleeds being almost $2,000, there was literally an uproar. Not from like in a negative way, but women were doing like second mortgages, like getting maxing out credit cards, getting loans, and doing all types, stealing from their man.
For people that don't even know your name.
Yeah, stealing from their man just to buy.
Don't even know you exist.
A ticket. And when Beyonce said, "Oh, you have to wear silver to this event," they didn't like the sales of like silver,
all this stupid stuff they could find.
Right, the color itself, like all the stuff that people was buying, it because Amazon came out with a report on it. It went
silver, you made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but the color itself, like if you went on Amazon, eBay, and all that, they put out a statement as far as on it that they made over $1 billion from the Beyonce tour alone.
I'm trying to tell you.
So like the Beyonce and Taylor Swift fucked the game up. Like Taylor Swift's nosebleeds was almost $2,000.
Ridiculous.
And mind you, she sold out.
Ridiculous.
She sold out her concert tickets, and so did Beyonce.
If you go into these concerts paying that type of money, I don't want to hear nobody talking about they broke. I don't want to hear nobody talking about their food stamp situation, which I can completely go in on because all you bitches stupid as fuck. Get a motherfucking job. Get a fucking job. You're supposed to have a job anyway to even be on food stamps in the first place, and it's only supposed to last about 6 months. So if you're abusing the system, you're abusing the fucking system, and you don't deserve that shit anyway. I feel for the children that need to eat, but you fat, lazy, sloppy, just ugly, god-awful bitches that want to sit on your ass all day and be cum dumpsters for no motherfucking reason and collect the check off of my tax-paying dollars, you can kiss my motherfucking ass and lick dirt, bitch. I hope you and your motherfucking kids starve. Because clearly you don't care about them enough. Put their ass in the foster system and send their ass on to somebody who might actually give a fuck about their ass and do enough in the world to take care of them so that way they don't need government assistance in order to go get some motherfucking food. Or maybe you should go be with your baby daddy so that way your child can actually have something to eat. That way y'all got 2 motherfucking incomes. My bad, it'll still be 1 income because your bitch ass don't want to go out and motherfucking get a job. Because I ain't seen no niggas on here complaining about how much my food stamps is gone. Because niggas out here getting jobs and going to work every motherfucking day. I ain't never had motherfucking food stamps. I done applied several fucking times, but they want to prove me because I make $2 more. Yep. And I still make under $20 motherfucking dollars an hour. But I make too much money to get on food stamps, but bitch, I can't afford to eat sometimes. I gotta eat ramen noodles, I gotta eat beefaroni, Chef Boyardee style. But you expect me to put my tax-paying dollars into some random bitch that want to sit on her ass all day and collect a paycheck, or sit somewhere so she could sit in the house for $10 while I'm over here paying damn near $2,000 in rent? You got me fucked up. Yeah, every time I get paid, literally one of my entire paychecks goes towards rents and bills. And then the next one, half of that goes towards bills. I live off of the equivalent of maybe $400 a month just for me to live off of. And you expect me to feel sorry for you bitches? Bitch, fuck you. I hope you do starve. Matter of fact, go steal some shit so they can send your ass to jail. At least my tax-paying dollars will be useful, because then you can get 3 meals, but at least your ass sitting in that motherfucker without the crime on the street. And y'all wonder why Trump and the National Guard want to send people into communities. Because you do stupid shit like that. Then you want to get on social media and talk about you going to steal from everybody. Yes, put your face out there. The police watch this shit too, dumbass.
They do. They really do.
They going to know exactly who's stealing and how much you're stealing. They got cameras that can see your face from a mile away. You think they give a fuck about that $10,000 food you just stole? They going to get it back, ho. Whether it's in time in prison or time or money out of your pocket, they gonna get their shit back. You worried about the wrong motherfucking thing. Worry about going to get a motherfucking job. And if you still want to sell coochie, or you still want to go out here and do some other shit, sell that shit for $40 so you can get about 50 niggas to goddamn shop with you. But half of you bitches is ugly and don't know how to clean yourself. You don't even clean behind your ears, you nasty bitch. When was the last time you wiped behind your elbows? When was the last time you rubbed the increase of your knee? When was the last time you lifted up your fucking titty? Come on now. Half you bitches don't even shave properly. Miss me with the bullshit and you complaining about this? This what you mad about. Then you blaming Trump, and I ain't taking his side, but I'm just saying it ain't even his motherfucking fault. You can go on the fucking website and the website clearly states that it's the Democrats' fucking fault. But because y'all so blinded and stupid, just plain pure utter fucking stupid, y'all can't even see that it's the people that you support that's driving you down the wrong fucking path. That's driving you, it's the blind leading the retarded. Because y'all bitches can see. You just choosing not to fucking look. You riding in the car like you got girlfriend brain, just la 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 while the nigga driving you off a cliff. Get a fucking job. Or get with a nigga that care about you enough to contribute to your life.
You don't want to do that neither.
But you don't want to do that neither, because you want to be a strong, independent woman. Strong, independent women end up single and dead.
That's not even a clap. That's a...
But I was gonna do something. I was gonna do the same thing.
Sitting at home wondering why they alone, raising a fucking chihuahua.
Not a dog, Mom.
Or a fucking labradoodle or some shit. Some shit that can't even fucking protect you if you wanted it to, because again, you going out for aesthetics and feelings and beauty over some shit that can actually fucking protect you. You got bitches out here calling their sons daddy. The fuck is wrong with you whores?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
The fuck
I didn't
is
see
wrong with
that.
y'all?
I didn't see that. What the fuck? What you mean?
Yeah.
Fuck is wrong with you,
Like,
bitches?
No.
Little daddy and all that.
I need.
No, it's like
Explain.
No, bitches with fucking that's treating their kids like they man.
Oh, yeah, I've
Calling they
seen that. I don't like that.
Calling their sons daddy and hubby and cutie and baby and all my little lover boy and all this other shit. Sleeping in the bed with them, doing all this other shit, kissing them on the lips. I ain't saying you can't kiss your kids. Kiss your kids up until a certain age, but let them understand that this is a mother and child relationship or a father and child relationship, not no relationship. Like y'all got shit fucked up out here, man. But you worried about the government and people's tax dollars paying for your food when you should have a job. It's okay to sacrifice not eating a couple times so your kid can eat. My mama did it, I do it, my baby mama do it, her mama do it, like he do it. He do it. Like,
Bruh.
the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Make the fucking sacrifices, man. And I know people on Section 8. I know people that get on food stamps. If you need the shit, more power to you. I feel sorry for you if you actually do need it. This is not directed at you. This is for the sorry ain't shit bitches and niggas that want to be out here using and abusing the system and then want to blame everybody else for not feeling sorry for your punk ass.
Damn. I saw it coming. Damn. Also, if I ever heard Nikki say daddy to Michael, she won't see him. I don't want to be that kind of parent. She won't see him for a while. You need to get your shit together.
And that ain't even necessarily all I gotta say. That ain't even all I gotta say. I'm just mad about other reasons, but this shit just compounding on. Just like the fact that y'all women want to sit here and bitch about certain shit like the food stamps and want to be, but then y'all got the nerve to complain about men when they approach you when you look so-called bummy.
Yeah.
Which is retarded.
Yeah. That shit retarded.
You should like me more because I'm looking at you while you look bummy.
Right.
So you at your quote unquote best will make me go, damn.
Yeah.
If I already like you and you don't got none of that shit on, that means that I think you're naturally sexy.
You mad at men for liking the real you is insane to me.
Right.
It's bonkers.
They can't put the makeup.
And I was saving all this for debauchery, but we was just on the shit. So it's just like, bro, y'all out of your mind.
It's fine.
You're really out of your mind. Like all of you are have lost your minds. And that's why, and not only that, it's just, I'm glad this shit is happening. I'm glad the government is shut down in the way it is, because now y'all going for $40 again. I don't buy. I just know y'all going for $40 again. And you know things are going back to normal. But if you do want to blame Trump, just look at why he doing it. Because everybody that did Trump wrong, he got back at you politically. Everybody that went at him with the law, he got back at them with the law. All the prostitutes that came at him about his money and made him a felon, look at you now. Broke, can't eat, and now you got to charge less for that stinking ass cooter.
What goes around will come around.
That's why you do right by people.
Yeah.
Funky bitch, take a bath.
For real. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Damn.
In other news, did y'all know that Mr. Krabs is technically a billionaire?
Bro, I saw that. I did not know that. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
That's outrageous to me. I didn't know that.
From one store.
From one fucking store, he's a billionaire.
Bro, I seen that the other day. Like, apparently Forrest Gump makes more than Batman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
That shit is outrageous. Didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, I'm sitting here watching this man, and I know he frugal, but damn, $1 billion?
Yeah.
With a B?
Yeah.
Boy.
From one store. That's a successful business.
Bruh.
I don't care what you say.
No.
Amazon got multiple
Most
stores.
successful
SpongeBob is making him all that money.
1,000%. But he still got it from one store.
Right.
Bro, that's
Why
outrageous.
SpongeBob only making $2 an hour?
Bro.
Right. And this nigga has a house. This nigga has a house on $2.
That's why he ain't got no car though.
Slick.
Yeah.
Hey, they let you know something. Let you know something. If you live on the bus, I take the bus.
He have 2 of the 3.
Eat my cookies.
At least he got a job.
Got
At least he got a job.
He can eat cookies.
Ain't got a house.
So
Okay,
smoking.
eat one of mine so I can eat a piece of yours. Yeah, I'm still gonna eat a piece of yours. Yes, I'm telling you.
Smoking
Wasn't
this.
a question.
So We heard you about.
This big.
No, like you see what I got, didn't you?
Heard you about the food stamps. So how do you?
I saw Great American Cookie. I didn't even see what it was. What is it?
It's a slice.
What's wrong with you? Why didn't you just call me? We could have got a whole fucking cookie cake.
I wasn't trying to spend that much. I really wasn't trying to spend nothing. I just went there because I was
But you bought it.
I bought a slice. A slice is only $2 and some change.
And you only got one, knowing that I live with you. No, you're the one person that know I've had a rough week, and you walked in this house with Great American Cookie and decided to keep it for yourself. I'm on your ass.
That's because you baked some cookies.
Look how many over there.
I see how many.
Exactly, and they soft baked because neither one of us like hard cookies.
Would you like another cookie?
Yes.
You have one of these.
This is how you fix.
Be glad my favorite cookie.
This is how you fix problems.
Be glad my favorite cookie here, because
That's how you fix that.
This is how you fix problems with food.
Right. Food
No,
sauce.
it's not with food. It's the same food of a different kind. He just so happened to have my favorite cookie from them in here. Well, one of my favorite cookies from them in here.
Fixing problems with the C3S Show. Glad you learned your lesson today. But anyways, I was gonna ask you, do you feel the same way about?
Oh, I'm gonna just take a piece of it.
No, have a cookie.
You feel the same way about people that are on like benefits? That's not food stamps.
When I was in high school, I'm gonna let you in a secret on me. When I was in high school, they told us if you were to be president or a politician today, what's something that you would do that would change the world or change the economy? And I said in high school I would do away with welfare. I said that in high school. So I've been studying this for quite some time. I have alternate ideals that I think could be implemented that could help the system to a certain degree, but I think we need to dismantle the system as we currently know it and then revitalize it in other ways, because if it remotely has the same name, people are going to view it in the same way that they used to, and therefore you're going to correlate them together and think it should be the same thing when it is not.
That's why when I had heard about them taking away the not school board, but whatever the program.
The only benefits that should be around is WIC.
What about
I agree with
Social
that.
Security? What about Social Security?
I think that a portion of your paycheck should be put into your retirement anyway.
Disability though.
Yeah. But
disability should still be.
Your disability.
That's a job benefit. That's not a.
Can I talk about that real quick? I'm finna say something fucked up.
About disabled?
Slick.
No, I'm talking about if you're actually disabled.
I'm finna say.
What about
What do you
mentally?
mean?
What about mentally?
Okay, because like if you actually disabled to where you can't move around and shit, I feel like you should keep your disability. But
Did that happen because of an accident?
yeah,
Or were you born that way?
it happened because of accident.
At a job. At a
Alright,
job.
now when you say can't move around, what do you mean?
Like a vegetable.
Either a vegetable or you in a wheelchair. That something that impacts your life.
If you're in a
something that impacts your life that you can't.
If you're in a wheelchair, you can still have a work from home job.
Yes.
No, I'm saying like something happened to you that impacts your life to where you can't do certain things. I feel like you should keep your disability.
Time out.
Being in
Time
a
out. If you're in a wheelchair, whatever caused the accident, like let's say it's a car accident, the insurance of the company that has to pay for that should help you find a job that will be like, okay, you're going to work from home. That's how I feel about that. I have a fucked up take, and I'm gonna say it regardless. If you are born with a disability, it is your parents' job to set your ass up for when they die. So a portion of their check.
I don't
fully disagree. I don't fully agree.
A portion of their check should automatically go to an account for you. So that
born that way.
because
the federal government treats you like property, they should in fact go at least half with your parents' input, and that way if something does happen to your parents, you can still sustain a decent living.
Yes.
It shouldn't be to the point where you buying steak every motherfucking night, but
you should be okay.
should be able to live decently enough to where it shouldn't be
So
dire.
y'all's problem is that they're giving too much money?
Hold on.
It's not just that.
Because now I got a question for you. So if you're born disabled, right? So which type of disability would you say? Because
that's what I'm gonna get to.
No, because how I see it, I feel like your parents should set you up for success. They shouldn't have to dedicate most of their check to you.
I didn't say most.
I didn't say most. I said a portion. The reason why I say that is this.
10%.
The reason why I say that is this. We are foundationally one of the only countries that does that shit.
Does what?
Pay where the government pays for the entirety of the disabled. I mean, meaning like our taxpayer dollars goes into that. Other countries don't. Like for instance, if you was in Dubai, if you lived in Dubai,
Don't use them.
you somebody else?
Yes.
Okay, if you lived in
Haiti.
Sure.
no, not Haiti. If you lived in another country overseas that's not third world, it's kind of like up like us.
Nigeria.
Yeah, something like that. Do you want to tell how much your taxes are?
Sure.
$256.
But most of them also don't get.
That's dope.
Most of them also get free healthcare.
That's my point.
Yeah, they get free healthcare.
That's my point. $256.
We don't have free healthcare.
No, we do not. No, we do not. I'm not saying that.
So that's why they're not going to help because they have free healthcare.
No. My point is, when it how they do it is, if you're that way, your family and we will help in some form or fashion. There's a space for you. This sounds crazy. There's a space for you to live at if something were to happen to your folks.
Is it a certain disability? Because like if I had both my motherfucking legs chopped off and I can't walk,
That's an accident.
But that don't mean you can't work.
They get a work from home job.
That's
Or a job just using your
how the
hands.
fuck am I gonna type?
That's an accident. You're not understanding.
Okay, you can type with your feet.
This is what I mean by this, right?
That don't mean you get to sit on
Let's-
your ass all day just
I
because
didn't
you.
say
Hold
sit on
up.
your
I'm not
Let's
talking.
say
I'm just.
let's say
you know what I'm
this.
saying? Like,
Let's say this
I'm
because
saying work from home job.
I hold
I'm
up.
just
physically
using
can't
that-
work.
I'm just saying
If I
simply.
physically can't work from home, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Can you talk?
Okay, time out.
Can you
Time
talk?
Hold up.
Answer.
You have a son, right?
Like,
You have a child, right? You have a child, right?
Yes, sir.
You have a child, right?
Yes.
Did y'all go to the doctor's appointments before that child was born?
Yes.
Yeah.
They do a test that lets you know if they will have certain disabilities. There are
Based on
still
what they can
there are
see, yeah.
yes
There's
based
still a
on
possibility your child could be born with autism or
No,
deaf
I'm talking. That's what
blind,
that's what I'm finna get
or
to.
Mute.
That's what I'm finna get to. I'm talking about if it was there because you have to sign a paper. If they do discover something and they say, hey, your child will have this, we don't think it would be wise for you to still give birth to this child.
Yeah.
And the woman and man can be like, nah, I still want them to come anyway. If you say yes to that, you're setting your child up for a difficult life because you wanted to keep them and somewhat be selfish. You should pay for that. That should not be the government's
That's going into a whole new.
You know what I'm saying? No child
that goes
raising
into a
either,
different
bro.
conversation because then now you're
No child
now
raising
you're
either.
talking about abortions
Right.
or another word that could be used to describe deletion. Please don't
deletion.
boycott us. But
understand this: if you know your child, like let's say that, and they're like, hey, they will be born with no arms and no legs. Why would you bring that person in the world, knowing you won't be here forever?
Yeah.
You're gonna make that other people's problem because you wanted to still have that child.
Unless you set them up for success.
That's the point that I made. A portion of your check should go to an
I'm not talking
account.
about just financially. I'm talking about just setting them up for success in general.
Meaning,
Even with regular kids, you still have to set them up for success through.
I'm not disagreeing, but what do you mean by set them up for success?
Meaning, provide them the tools that they need, either mentally or physically, so that they can be on their own or with whoever they need to be with.
Now, again, that's the point I'm making. But you have people that don't do that. Because I always stand on this.
I mean, well, if you want the best for your kid, you send them to private school. But how many people can afford that?
Right.
If you want the best for your kid, you'd move out of the neighborhood you live in. You move out of mom's house. You move out of granddad's house. You move out of that old Rankin Jane neighborhood. You move out of the hood if you had that type of money in that type of situation. That also plays a role into that too. That is why part of it should come from the government as well. That's why I think it should be in conjunction with the family. I don't think the government should pay out 100%. I don't think the family should have to pay out 100% because you can't determine how somebody's born.
No, he said 10. So like,
I think 10 should be the most that a person should spend out of their paycheck, especially if you only make, like, some people only get paid $1,000 every 2 weeks. That's if you make like $15 an hour.
Yeah.
That's $1,000 every 2 weeks. 10% of that
it's 100.
is $100. you can still live off the 9. It'll be tough, but you can still live off the 9.
Mm-hmm.
That $100 will go towards your child's future in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
That you can't
the
touch.
government is gonna match that 100 with either another $100 or $200 just because you pitched in. God bless the child that has his own. That doesn't mean that just because you're gonna have more. That means because you're willing to go out and work for it, God is gonna bless you in conjunction with whatever it is that you're doing tenfold. Because you're working hard and I can see you putting in for this, I'm gonna bless you with some extra help because I see you need it. But I ain't gonna do shit for you if you're just sitting on your ass by yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, if
Wash your ass. Get a job.
so if it was done that way, right? How he just
And
said.
getting a job is tough. I'm not saying it's easy, and it's not easy to keep a job. And half of these jobs are crazy. People are out of their minds. These bosses are crazy, especially when you got certain people that don't know what they're doing. So trust me, I understand. I'm not saying it's the easiest thing in the world, but the straight and narrow path ain't easy, and nobody said it was going to be. And I'm not saying you got to walk the straight and narrow, but I am saying that you need to try at least a little bit harder in your life to do better for yourself and your kids' future. Because if you think your kids don't see your bullshit, they do, and you wonder why we keep perpetuating the same cycle and having 8 shit bitches that grow up at fucking 16 years old and start fucking around and having kids, or then you want to have niggas that 25, 26, 27 years old still trying to be YNs or dressing like motherfucking hoodlums.
No such thing as the word easy in my book.
You said there's no such thing?
There's no such thing.
I disagree.
No, because the thing is it doesn't matter what kind of life you're choosing. You can be a lazy piece of shit, and that's still a hard life to live in the end.
Is it?
And you can choose a life of health and work.
It's harder being lazy. It's harder to be lazy.
Like,
life has been easier since I lost some fucking weight. I can move different. I can breathe better. I can fucking run. I can jump. I can scream. I can walk. I can talk. I can do a bunch of shit that you fat, funky bitches can't do. And by bitch, I mean ain't shit motherfucker, including you, the motherfucker behind you, and the nigga in the back, and the ghost standing behind your ass too, because you think I don't see your monkey ass neither, you fat bitch.
So if we went by what he said, that 300, right? So because it's like 100 coming from your check, 200 coming from the government.
Yeah.
That, let's just say that you only did that.
But that's like 300 a check.
How long would that last?
I'm finna say that's three. I said let's just say it was 300 a month. The 100 from you and 200 from the government. And a year that's 7,800. Now I'm not saying somebody can live off that, but let's say that they did it until.
But if you live in a housing community, a community that's made for people with disabilities, just like we have old folks homes and stuff like that, that's designed for people whose family has left. That don't mean you can't leave. You just have a place to sleep at night. That don't mean it's a shelter. It just means, hey, this is your living arrangement. You live here in this room. This is your address. You, out of your $78,000 a year, a thousand of that goes towards this. Just 1,000. So you live here for the year off of $1,000. You get at least two free meals. They're not the best because it's basically like hospital food or jail food. They're not the best, but you're getting fed. And then the other meal you can provide yourself because you still have a monthly income of maybe at least $100. Go buy you something to eat. Not saying that it's designed. Not saying that would suck to a degree. But that's only if you living outside of your means.
And it doesn't mean your family can also still send or put more money in your stuff.
They can support you. They can put more money into. They can do all of that. But no.
So check this out.
I wouldn't want to live that life.
No. So check this out. Let's say. So if we did it that way that we just described, that's $140,000. By the time you're 18. That's how much that is. So let's say that with that $140,000. And they have a community, or communities in every state that that you can live at, right? And let's say that the government already says, "Hey, we're going to pay for these communities to stand," right? So the 140 that you already have is whatever accommodations you want to make for that person. That's at the lowest tier. So let's say that we're gonna bring you here, and it's like, because some of the old folks' homes. They aren't high class, but they're not like
what was that?
BS. I've been in them before.
So you think they should get their disability cut too?
It's not about cutting disability, because a lot of them are also paying for it through Social Security and through their own retirement. So, and I was just saying this for somebody who like in that type of situation. What it is to me is like we are paying from from our own taxpayer dollars for, in my opinion, a massive amount of unnecessary shit. That's how I feel. You don't have to feel that way. That's how I feel. I don't like where the education system is right now. It wasn't always like this, but
that is why I agree with dismantling it completely and rebuilding it from the ground up.
Yeah.
There's no reason that America should be a melting pot of cultures and communities, and majority of us aren't bilingual. Majority of us aren't in the top 10 of countries on the planet.
For STEM.
America should be number one, in my opinion. America should be number one. We have the most diverse community of people on the planet, and yet we're like 38 in math, fucking 20 something in science, or whatever the case may be. I'm exaggerating. We're probably like 16 or some shit, but we still ain't top 10, and we should be top 5 at least.
The only thing that we're like the top in is athletics. That's it. We'll beat you in some athletic shit, but like
that just means you're stupid.
Yeah, but STEM, we're severely lacking. So I've always, when I first heard it, I wasn't against it, because ever since 1976 when it was implemented, our education started to plummet.
No Child Left Behind fucked us up.
You
know how many people my age can't read?
Some of them should have got left behind.
You know how many people older than me can't read?
Some of them should have got left behind.
That's the first thing you should learn how to do. I hate that shit with a passion. If somebody around me, if one of you motherfuckers don't know how to read, tell me now. Because I'm going to roast the dog shit out of you, and I'm never going to let you live it down. That's one thing I don't let people live down. You shouldn't have made it out of elementary school. Like, I don't care if you're 21 years old in the 5th grade. I don't give a fuck. Learn how to fucking read.
Learn reading comprehension.
That too.
Yes.
And learn critical thinking.
Yes.
Like, but not being able to read at 50 years old, unacceptable. Unacceptable. Not being able to read at 35, supremely unacceptable.
Yeah.
You don't deserve a job, nigga. You don't even deserve to be homeless. You deserve a jail cell. And I know that sounds outrageous, but it should be a crime to not be able to read at 35 years old.
But talking to...
It should be against the law to not be able to read at 18 years old.
Because the fact they made a show called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth?
How can you go and purchase...
People was losing.
How can you purchase tobacco?
Exactly.
Oh, never mind, it's 21 now. But how can you purchase... How can you purchase tobacco but can't read? How you know what you're buying? Oh, I saw the picture.
I've always said
this ain't fucking Pictionary.
They're going by word of mouth. Have you talked to... we're not talking about BZ or some of the guys that's been in here, because they're slick kind of the exception. But have you ever really had a conversation with a YN?
Yeah, they sound stupid.
They're extremely dumb.
Uneducated, bro.
And they graduated.
I know one that dropped out of high school.
And they graduated, which is insane to me.
They're uneducated on simple shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they didn't learn shit.
Correct. But
niggas don't even know the Pythagorean theorem.
But also,
that's the one thing in math you should know.
But also, I also believe that is, I think that is a parent / teacher / school system problem. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of you fucking parents don't want to be parents no more.
No, a lot of fucking parents can't read.
No, I'm not. That's not always true. I've been to the schools. I'm like, oh, you understand stuff, and then you just watch them with their children. A lot of people are having babies who don't want to be parents. They want to be friends. So when that child's like, oh, the teacher just don't like me, they take their word for it.
Well, I had situations where my teacher didn't like me, and my parents took their word, and I got in trouble for shit.
Our group was the last ones to do that. You got people who had to deal with that like us, not understanding that a lot of the teachers that was doing that to us are dead. They're dead. A lot of them aren't working, or they're dead. And I have to say that because the people teaching your fucking kids is us. But when I went into school, the only people that was like actually super older than me, it was like 10-20% of the fucking staff. Everybody else was either in their 40s or younger. It's not them who did that to you. They're not there no more. They're gone. And you still on that, oh, well, that teacher just didn't like me. Bruh, a lot of them was that way because of what it was back in the day, and things have grown to be a little bit more easier for us when we was coming up. But we're the generation that had to deal with the internet and being outside at the same time, and our kids aren't like that. A lot of these motherfuckers know how to use phones, which means they are vastly superior in intellect with us in their hands in technology. But because their fucking parents don't want to say, hey, why aren't you listening to your teacher? They just be like, well, why you not doing better for my child?
Yeah.
Bruh, the person you're looking at is the same age as you. What are you doing?
It's not every school. Because his is old motherfuckers.
Most, yes. But even, and the only reason why it's that way because they don't want to let go of some of them jobs. I guarantee you it's a lot of teachers, because I went up to the school one time, and you was like, nah, that's the teacher. I'm like, dang, they damn near our age.
Some of them, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure a lot of them have requested for a cushiony job, because sometimes you only get put at certain schools based on what your what's it called when you graduate, not GPA, but whatever they feel like you stand at. So like somewhere where you
SAT scores and stuff?
I forgot what it's called, but where you're at is a cushion job. It's not a lot of crime, like massive crime. It's not the housing market over there, and the living situation itself isn't like so crazy that it'll be tough for a teacher. So it's like, oh, I would love to live on that side of town as opposed to downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
So when you bring that into the equation, there's a lot more that will ask for that job and put in for that. And the first thing they're gonna think of, which is how school districts think, is we should get the person with the most experience.
Right.
And just pay them. So that person who came straight out of college, who let's say they had a 4.0 and was showed the ability to really know how to teach kids, they'll pick somebody who's been teaching for 20-30 years and offer them that $100,000 position, because that's a $100,000 position over there, as opposed to, yeah, you just coming straight out of college, we're gonna put you over here making $30,000.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's how they
straight out of college, a crazy motherfucker.
That's pretty much how they do it. And the longer you be in it, you get your raises based on how many kids graduate from you, how the scores are and stuff like that. So you got all of that intertwined in that. So that's where that comes from. I haven't had it.
I heard they bad.
That's not me.
I heard it was.
We're talking about the Arby's steak bite thingies.
Yeah.
They just popped up on the screen, and I don't think they're probably appetizing. I'm gonna make some little hot dog little things later. You take it and you cut the little pretzel, cut into it, and then you cook them, and then you saute them in the pan with some sauce and make them a little crispy, crunchy, almost as if you had some pork fat. You know
I heard.
what I'm saying? Like the Asian
Y'all know they got
spicy.
rid of teriyaki bites at the schools?
They did what now?
They got rid of the teriyaki bites at the school.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like they don't serve it no more.
They got rid of a lot of stuff.
That's good.
Oh, one of the things that I do want to implement
Give
is
my kids healthier stuff.
yeah.
No,
One
they
of the things I
serve
want to
cheeses.
implement is
They serve grilled cheeses.
what?
Yeah,
It's not healthy.
exactly.
It's not healthy at all.
Fact.
One of the things I do want.
Give them peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. One of the things I do want to happen is like for the school
Give them a
systems,
field trip.
all around free lunch.
What's that?
All around free lunch, and also
Yeah, I feel like.
and also put back in
I think they
the
should-
electives like wood crafting
Yes,
and things of
automotive
that.
mechanics. And all that.
Yes.
I think they should. Y'all gonna think I sound crazy, but I think that children should eat like children, and I think that children for lunch at school, pizza every now and then with a brownie and a vegetable like they do with the pizza, corn, and the brownie. Cool. But a lot of them times, all them gourmet meals they be getting, nah. PB&J bag of chips. They're children. You shouldn't be having a full meal until like
You get home.
you get home, or middle school, high school, or something.
Like they used to do
Something
to
where
them.
your body is at a point where it's functioning so much that you need to sustain it. But then even then, when you get into high school, they have vending machines.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But your child should be eating a bologna sandwich
Like you did.
like you did.
Yep.
Your child should be eating a ham sandwich
Like you did.
or a turkey sandwich
Like you did.
like you did. There should be no reason for your child to go to school and get macaroni and cheese, escargot, meatloaf, and all this other stuff that they get in middle school, elementary school, and high school. You know what I'm saying? These fancy course meals. Oh, arancini today. Oh, y'all got cheesy rice in elementary school? Your school had enough money to make cheesy rice?
But I got enough money to get you some new books. That's different. That's massively different.
That's crazy.
That's hell.
Give them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You give grown men and women that in prison and jail for lunch every single day. Like, every single day. Give it to the children. Oh no, you're treating them like... No, we're not treating them like criminals. We're treating them like children. Children, it's lunchtime. You're at school. You had breakfast. You had cereal or a Pop-Tart, something.
Yeah.
You had a snack.
The little pullback.
Like 2 hours after that, you had a little snack. It is now currently time for a sandwich and some chips. You can eat when you get home. That is another way we can stop the obese epidemic that is going around.
Yes.
For all the kids being fat as hell. And instead of chips all the time, a nice pack of carrots. You can even give us some ranch.
We also need to give more props to teachers again.
What happened to all the gym classes? Like, they don't even do the little thing where you scoot around on the cart and cut up your fingers. Yeah. They don't even play dodgeball anymore. Oh, yeah. You're raising a bunch of pussies.
They don't even got the parachute no more.
Let me not say pussies, because pussy is one of the strongest.
You're raising a bunch of squibs.
Yep.
Squibs. A bunch of squibs.
Yep. We also need to implement like what they do in Japan, as far as how they treat their teachers.
Oh,
most people.
However, do they treat their teachers, Michael? Please tell us.
The thing that they have is, if you're going to be a teacher, you feel like it's your duty to almost like these are your kids. Like, these are your kids type thing where.
Now these the kids I'm teaching.
Before you go there, well, the teachers feel that way is like, and it's also like their, I want to say, civic duty, and they get rewarded for that, so that they can care more about being teachers. Because over there in other countries, some people just look at it as a paycheck. They don't look at it as like, I'm teaching the next generation. But a lot of,
because it is a paycheck, and even though I'm teaching the next generation, I deserve compensation.
Yes, but I'm saying like some of them just
adequate.
Yes, but I mean,
so
I'm
I don't
saying,
have to go out and spend all of my time getting a master's degree or a doctorate just so I can afford to take care of my kids.
Right, but I'm saying that as far as in like over there in a lot of other countries, they don't have to do that.
If a teacher goes to get a doctorate, they should be looked at as LeBron James.
Yes, like they used to be.
They never were. They need to be though. Like, teachers should be paid like LeBron James.
They should be paid.
Like, it should be $100,000 teachers out there. Yeah. Not professors. $100,000 teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The professors should be making M's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, from my understanding, some of them did.
Not now though.
Nah. They've severely, but that's due into the pacification.
And when we was younger, we knew college teachers that was only a couple years older than us.
Yeah.
Now your college professor got him 20 years older than you.
Which to some context makes a little sense, because a lot of them stayed in for like 20, 30, 40 years. People not staying at unless it's like career. Some people not staying at the same spot for 25 years no more, which is a direct thing of like what's going on.
See, that's why we're number one. That's why we're number one in athletics, because that's where all the money's at.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Kids want to get drafted to the NFL for
real shit.
You can make a C average, but it can get into like Stanford or something.
This is why I am so happy that
by playing sports.
That I'm sorry that I gotta say this, that your great grandma is gonna pass away in the next 10 years.
Who? What you talking about?
I'm talking about them. Because 76 million people are about to die in the next 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, the baby boomers on their way.
They're finna go.
The baby boomers
and actively right now, 40 million jobs are held by them.
Good.
40 million.
See, they're not gonna be smart enough to take them though.
No, the people older than us, no. We will.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's why there will be like.
Oh, shit.
That's why there will be a.
You know what? Because he waved so early, he didn't see that shit.
That's why there will be a depression.
It's an automatic first.
But then an economic boom out the wazoo.
First, that's an automatic like 20 yards, ain't it?
Yeah.
There will be.
I'm saying we will be smart. Yes.
Yeah.
The YNs won't.
What you mean?
But we got so let's put this in
Perspective.
thank you. Don't know why it didn't come out. I'm not worried about the YNs who are YNs right now.
Yeah.
Any of you who are 22 to like 26, 27, I ain't tripping about them because I see actively right now Kamori's generation because I still be with my niece sometimes. I listen to her. I listen to a lot of what she say, and when I'm like, do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this? Because she's been asking me questions because she's getting ready to go to college. So, yeah, Kamori's a senior. So, and I talk.
She's not in that age range that you just said.
No. Kamori's is the generation after. This is the point I'm making. I'm not worried about this I'm not worried about that 22 to 26, 27 year olds because of this. The ones that's after them are going to be the ones. There's going to be us and Kamori's generation who's going to take those 40 million jobs is going to come out soon. And the reason why I'm like, I think that's a good thing because you're going to have that balance of we're smart enough.
But we gotta have more kids, not you. No, we gotta have more kids.
But we're smart enough to understand what's for the most part going on in the world and make the necessary adjustments because we know that people are struggling out here. Kamori's generation is why are you shaking your head?
No, continue.
Kamori's generation is the generation that's gonna be like, oh, we got this kind of deal. We had to struggle. They're not gonna have to struggle as much. Is the point that I'm making.
Who's not gonna have to struggle?
I said as much. I'm talking about Kamori's generation.
Yes, they are.
You think so?
We don't get it together. Yes, they are.
But I'm saying we're gonna have it together because once let's just say in the next 5 years, 20 million of those jobs become released. The people who are going to be taking over those is going to be the people that's like Shankil's age, who are all in their 40s, and us, who's in all the way to their early 30s.
But
so
you still haven't said
that's a 10-year gap. That's a 10-year gap.
We'll be in our 40s in 10 years.
That small little group.
And what about that portion of people y'all talking about that can't read and all that shit?
No. Hold on.
They're gonna die off
You
slow.
still haven't explained why you're excluding that small little group.
Because when it pertains to those important jobs like in communications and military and Congress and all of that, because of who's going to be like, oh, we're pretty much out the door, who's smart enough to hold these positions, they're going to go for those and not people who are illiterate. Hopefully.
The problem with you excluding that group, right, is that the younger generation is still looking at them.
I don't know about that only for this reason.
Do you want to know why? Because you still have people like Youngboy out here.
I'm not disagreeing, but before you go there, most of the people who go to a Youngboy concert are incredibly stupid. But before we continue that,
but there are also there are also kids in that age group of the younger generation.
Why are you making that face?
Because I know a lot of intellectuals that go see Youngboy.
That's facts.
Why?
He's hype.
He's hype and it excites their ratchet side.
Yeah. The same reason why females of any generation go see Sexy Red or Cardi or any of them. It excites that ratchet side of them.
Something wrong with y'all. But I'm like, a lot of them also
account for human nature.
Yes, but also hopefully those are not people who are living their life based off of that.
A lot of them are. We're in the age of social media.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
But
you would rather be an influencer and a content creator than a lawyer, a judge, or even a trash person.
From my understanding,
a trash person makes more than a teacher.
Yeah, from my understanding, I don't think that's entirely the case anymore. A lot of them are going into those type of programs, or going into the programs as far as in lawyer, doctor, and all that type of stuff.
Us.
No, I think it's
I just got out of the hospital. It's us.
I didn't say it wasn't us at all. That's the ones you're seeing because you have to be in medical school for 10 years.
No. But see, here's the thing. With you excluding that small age group, they're the ones that you're seeing in the doctor's offices. You're seeing all of them.
You wouldn't see them because you have to be in medical school for 10 years before you get let out to do anything.
You still got to do clinicals. You still got to do clinicals. So oftentimes when you go to the hospital, your nurse is a student.
Yeah, how about that?
Your nurse is not a nurse; it's a student.
Some of them
or it's a practitioner. It's not even a real nurse; it's just a practitioner. A lot of them don't have to go to school for 10 years. You go get certifications on the side that accompany you along your journey. That way, you don't even have to go to school.
Do you know
they
how long?
They get certifications under their belt. That shit take 5 to 6 years.
Do you know how long it takes to be a nurse practitioner under a trade?
3 years.
3 years. And during that time, they send you into hospitals for your training.
And after you do so many clinical trials and do so much stuff, you have the experience of a person that does certain things, which allows you to get in the door to be a anesthesiologist and a physician's assistant or something along those lines that allow you to be in the same room as the neurosurgeon while they're doing the surgery. And guess what? The neurosurgeon ain't even getting paid the most. You know who is? The anesthesiologist.